It's good, and it's 21-10. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Here's Campbell throwing to start the drive. Being chased out left. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Looking to throw. Campbell. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And yet again, it's McLaurin. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw again. Right side complete. That's Woods. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Quintez Cephas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-17. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Maybe time for 1 play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the 3rd quarter. And they trail here in this Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's at the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how he, one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end can be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A.J. Dillon, 27 yards. And the Commanders have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. The extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Mahomes now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And so much of being a good tackler is understanding and taking the right angles to a ball carrier. And that was just tremendous straight line speed there. He eliminated the angles and was able to meet his man behind the line of scrimmage.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Commanders are going to get the football back at their own 17. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Campbell. Going right back to Dotson. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, 46 yards. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl. Welcoming you back to Super Bowl 61, 3 quarters in the books and ready to go for the 4th. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. 3rd down here. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. Commanders are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little... Campbell throwing on 1st down. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Dillon on the inside give. Give him a yard on the run there. That's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Again, it's Dillon. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. The 5 yards on the play there. The drive will continue. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Campbell. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Campbell over the middle into the hands of Woods. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Nick Boyd. There's not a whole lot of margin margin for error for this defense right now. Trailing in the fourth. They need a stop. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Campbell now on 3rd and 2. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now a second timeout called